Hello, my name is Victor and welcome to the latest video of Biktá Sensei no Jugyo. In the previous video, I did some easy grammar points and today I thought I'd continue on that. So if you want to see the first part of this video, please click the link and I'll take you to the first video. So for my last video, one of the things I talked about was how to introduce a and n when you're using words. So the easy way to do this is instead of teaching when to use a and when to use n, just introduce the words as a pair. So introduce it as a brother, a sister, a younger brother, a younger sister, an older brother, and older sister. So that way it's easy for the kids to remember which word goes with which one without you actually teaching them the grammar point. But when I was specifically teaching do you have a or do you have an, I had a problem with my third graders because I've realized that you have to be very clear in your pronunciation, because if not, they kind of get it confused. Like I was getting kids saying, do you have an older brother? And the reason for that is because sometimes we don't really think about the pronunciation. We just say it in our natural tone, in our natural speed. So when we say do you have a, to the kids it sounds like do you have a. So instead of have a, it sounds like have a. So it was okay when they were going, do you have a brother? Do you have a sister? Do you have a younger brother? Do you have a younger sister? But when it came to older brother and older sister, my kids were saying, do you have an older brother? Do you have an older sister? And that's because when I was introducing the phrase, I just kind of said it in my natural speed, do you have a? And then the kids just assumed that the word is have a. So to avoid that, I started introducing it this way. I usually write the katakana, and like I know sometimes it's frowned upon, but it's just my technique, so it works for me. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. All that matters is that you emphasize when you're teaching, do you have a? Do you have an? It's very important to separate the have and the and the have and the n. That way the kids don't get confused. For example, I would say, do you have a brother? Do you have a sister? Do you have a younger brother? Do you have a younger sister? And with that rhythm, it was very easy for the kids to pick up that they had to say, do you have? And I know it's not natural rhythm, but they were able to pause to make sure they said have a as opposed to have a. And since I did that little pause and the little rhythm, the kids no longer confused, do you have an older brother? And the kids actually said it, do you have an older brother? Do you have an older sister? It's just the technique that you use when you're introducing the words. Make sure you emphasize and you use pauses and like breaks and rhythms so the kids know that have a is not a word and it's actually have a, have an. And then you avoid kids saying, do you have a n? Just something really quick, something I learned from my own mistakes, and hopefully now that you guys seen this video, hopefully you won't make the same mistake I did. As for the second point, putting plurals when it comes to like, do you like apples? Do you like dogs? Usually when you're teaching kids words, you just introduce the singular. When like you're teaching the vocabulary, you say dog, cat, orange, apple, grape, and so on and so forth. But then you go along to teach do you like, and for do you like, it's very important to have the S for most words. I mean, there are some exceptions, but for most words, it's like, do you like apples? Do you like dogs? So I've realized I had difficulty with teaching the kids, do you like blank S. So going along with the way I introduce a and n with different words, you can pair them up, you could do the same thing. When you know specifically that you're teaching do you like something plural or other phrases that require plurals, it's really easy if you introduce the vocabulary with the plurals already. I know the kids won't pick up on it so much, but for that lesson at least, the kids will be using correct grammar. And who knows, maybe some kids will pick up that, hey, this time when he taught us the words, he taught us with an S. So maybe when you use do you like, you need the plural of words. I mean, I know that's giving kids a little too much credit, especially elementary kids, but you never know. You might have some 10 size and geniuses in your classes, so it's worth a shot. It's something you have to remember and actively do. So it's a little harder on your part when it comes to teaching, but it's easier for the kids. So once again, just be like dogs, cats, apples, oranges, grapes, so on and so forth. And then when you introduce do you like, you don't have to go back and be like, oh my God, start adding S's, even though I didn't teach you S's, start adding S's. The kids are already doing it naturally because that's the way you introduce the words to begin with. Sometimes it's not so much about teaching the grammar, it's just tricking the kids into teaching the grammar without actually teaching it. So hopefully that works out. So yeah, that's it for this video. 2 easy grammar points to help you guys in teaching grammar without teaching grammar. If you're interested in future videos, please hit that subscribe button. And like always, thank you for watching. And hopefully you guys stay tuned to my future videos. So yeah, goodbye, see you, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching.